Okay, it is 5 a.m. You know, the only time I get up this early is when I'm going on a big adventure. Super excited for today. We're doing Half Dome, 17 miles, 5,000 feet of vertical, 12 hours. Here we come. Here we are, we're all suited up, ready to hit the trail. We are heading up there. Alright, we're starting to get some elevation. We're doing a lot of uphill now. Definitely starting to get a little out of breath. Feeling it, as you can see, we're going up. We're like on our toes. It's no joke. We're only a mile in. 1 mile down. 16 to go. Oh yeah! Look at that! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. And it's almost like it's raining out because there's so much mist coming down from the falls. So we put our rain gear on and we're gonna head up the slick trail. Yeah! It's a monsoon! There's so much water! It's like crazy. Away from the mist. It's like we're hiking in a downpour. There's so much mist coming off the Vernal Falls. Peek around the corner here. That's where we just came from. Followed that little path. That's why we got so wet. We're at the top of the Vernal Falls. One falls down. Got soaked. Inside of my shoes are even soaking wet because there was so much water. Let's go check out the top of the waterfall. I think I was a little more nervous than I should have been because so far, even though there was a few tough parts, it's never been like super strenuous to the point where I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. But we're not to the top yet, so I might change my tune once we get there. Okay, so we're heading up to the base of the subdome now. We're out of the flat and we're starting to ascend some switchbacks. Got a little elevation, so a little more challenging on the lungs because of the elevation. But the path is still pretty well graded and got some nice little stone steps. So we're pushing on. We got a new group member. What's your name anyway?
Hey, Brian.
Brian. So Brian's our new group member. He's coming on with our permit. So it's his lucky day going up to Half Dome with the Minnesotans. All right, heading up the subdome. This is switchbacks up the granite face that doesn't have cables, so it's a pretty tough part, probably the second toughest part after the cables. So far, time check, I think we've been hiking for 4.5 hours. Pretty slow going up the subdome. Elevation is getting to us. Our like 20-pound backpacks are getting to us. We're out in the sun, so we're a little bit more exposed now instead of in the trees. I trained on stairs, but I never trained at elevation. But we're gonna make it. We're just gonna go slow and enjoy the views along the way.
Like a kid in a candy store.
Oh my gosh. Okay, it's getting harder and harder. But check out this view. Here it comes. There it is, the main event. We're heading up the cables on Half Dome. We've made it up the subdome. A little out of breath. Views are incredible. Justin made it to the cable route. Now it's all gravy. We're going up the cables. We got something to hold on to. It's gonna be awesome, guys. I think we're gonna do more waiting than actually ascending. We're not up very far. It's slow going on the Half Dome. we're in a holding pattern. Look at that line. All right, I think we need to come a little bit earlier. I think we're sitting on the cables longer than it really should take us to go up them. So it's not, the cables really aren't hard. It's just waiting to go up that's taking the longest. So you gotta kind of wait your turn and
meet lots of cool people.
Yeah. Still waiting. Still waiting. We're actually tempted to go outside of the cables. I don't know how smart that would be though. High five. Ooh. All right, we made it. We're at the top of Half Dome. Right down there is the Yosemite Valley. And how long did it take us to go up those cables? 45 minutes, hour?
About.
It was a huge traffic jam going up those things. So it took a little bit longer than expected, but now that we're at the top, it is incredible. We're gonna go see what's on the other side of Half Dome. There's still some snow up here because we're up pretty high. All right, this is my biggest pet peeve when people leave their garbage. So if you see some garbage, pick it up and pack it out with you. Be a good hiker. Don't be a douche. If you're coming all the way up here with a bag of chips, you can go down with your bag of chips wrapper. Yes. Okay, heading down. We'll see if this is harder. There's like, looks like there's like no one on the path now. It might actually be pretty easy. Going down the cables now. Going down is way easier. I suggest approach shoes because they have a really sticky rubber to them, and so my shoes are gripping the rock like a little gecko. My gloves gripping the chains, and we're almost down. It's probably taken us less than half the time because there's no crowds. Yeah, we conquered those cables up and down. That was awesome. Now the true hike begins when you're tired and you gotta finish the rest of the hike going down. We have done 3.5 miles down from Half Dome so far, and this is the point at which the bottom of my feet are starting to get a little sore. And I feel like the time is going really slow because I'm in a little bit of pain. We're almost done with the Nevada Falls portion. We just have Vernal Falls left in the beginning, but I'm dead. I'm ready to be done. I think we got about an hour and a half left now.